Are you stupid? Yes. Against me to not let me model or whatever because what? Ugly because I couldn't spread my legs for the fucking government. I will fucking what? 3 packs of cigarettes. You ugly, by the way. Give me 6 half packs. 6 half packs.
No, available is
6 half packs.
This one?
Are you stupid? Yes. So fucking ugly. Why are you wearing mask? Are you fucking slave? What? Did you really think that you can insult me? I'm gonna insult anyone I want as much as I want after all the insults that I received from all of you. What the fuck did you think? Anyone I want as much as I want.
And that was a video emailed to me by Danny. I want to thank him for sending me that, and it's going very popular on Reddit right now. Many people saying that she's Russian or actually from Israel in the comment section on Reddit. So I don't think it really matters where she's from. There's no way you should be behaving that way towards an individual working at 7-Eleven or anywhere, right? Like most of those people are like teenagers. They don't got to be going through this nonsense, listening to this person behave that way. I really hope somebody in charge, NBI or somebody, or the BI I should say, gets a hold of this actual footage because it says her location, so I'm sure finding her would not be that difficult, and kick her out of the country, man. Leave your thoughts down below. What do you feel when you see something like that? Because the first thing I feel is like rage. You know, like this is so bad, makes all of us expats, foreigners look bad in the Philippines, and definitely not deserving of anyone, especially kind people in the Philippines. A man in Iligan City is facing charges after allegedly pretending to be an NBI agent to scam people into investing in agricultural products. One victim, an American citizen, reported the scheme to the NBI after being misled by the suspect, who even showed up with armed men posing as NBI personnel. Witnesses also confirmed that the suspect wore an NBI uniform badge and carried a firearm. The NBI verified that the man was never employed by the Bureau and has filed charges. A manhunt is ongoing and authorities have urged other people to come forward. This is why personally I can never do business in the Philippines. I just don't trust anyone. It's not even the Filipino people or just any other country. I think I'll be having a second guess. I got to be very sure. I got to be very stable. I have to have some money to lose basically because anytime you do business in a country that doesn't protect you, sometimes even in your own country. I just saw a crazy story of a guy in 2005 that took like a bulldozer, made it like a homemade shield and just tore down the whole city because he had problems with the local authorities that gave permits to a bigger business. Anyway, if you guys know which story I'm talking about, I was like completely shocked to see that story. My point is, yeah, be careful when you're doing business. You can't even trust some people wearing like NBI jackets, firearms. Why would you even consider that to be fake, right? You'd think nobody has the guts to be doing that, but yeah, criminals have no limits. Next up, 4 Filipino seafarers were removed from a Baltimore cruise ship and deported after being accused of possession of illegal substances and pressured into signing confessions tied to child-related allegations, according to migrant groups. However, advocates stressed that the crew members were not given legal representation or proper hearings, and that the process was unfair. This is why deportation sparked protests and demands of accountability. This is not the first time this has happened. I think a couple months ago I brought 16 or a whole bunch of Filipinos faced the same kind of situation, and they said they did nothing wrong. They had work permits, but U.S. officials said that they were tied to child-related stuff, mainly watching it on the phone and stuff while being at sea. Next up, in Da Nang, Vietnam, there was a man, 37-year-old British man, detained after discovering a handgun and ammunition in his residence. Authorities began investigation after reports that he had shown the object at a bar. Officers later traced him to a home in the city where they found the weapon stored inside. During questioning, he admitted purchasing it in Cambodia in 2024. He has been living in Vietnam since 2019, moving across different provinces before settling in Da Nang earlier this year. Okay, so this guy feeling a little too confident, living in Vietnam for 5 years, decided to go to Cambodia, purchase something like that, and then to like show that at a bar? Bro, come on. What are you doing? Next up, an Indian man was detained in Phuket, Thailand after illegally stalking. What the heck? Oh, allegedly. I thought it was illegally stalking. I'm like, what is legal stalking, bro? Let me know, because I've been trying to stalk some ladies. Allegedly stalking a Thai woman, prompting swift intervention by local residents and authorities. The suspect was escorted to the police station, and the incident was renewed calls for strong community security measures, including surveillance, to prevent harassment and protect residents. A lot of times, as a woman, you basically, you can't do nothing unless a guy physically does something. Usually, the police tell you to, their hands are tied unless there's an actual threat. They cannot do something. This is based on other stories I've read on Facebook and news articles when it comes to Thailand. There's actually been a call for stronger domestic violence laws in Thailand lately. So yeah, I hope she's safe and this guy can find someone in Thailand that could actually like him. Buddy, Thailand, bro. That's all I gotta say. Next up, a viral photo in the Philippines showed a sari-sari store posting a long list of requirements for customers who want to buy now, pay later. The list includes clearances, birth and marriage certificates, family photos, multi-IDs, and even 3 strands of hair. The post sparked laughter online, with many joking that it's harder to borrow from the store than to run for public office in the Philippines, where the constitutional requirements are much simpler. The humor highlights everyday borrowing culture in neighborhood stores that pokes fun at the contrast between strict personal demands and lenient political qualifications. I guess this person's saying, I'm not messing around, you gotta pay now, bro. Unless you can provide all them things, which at that point, if you're that responsible and that willing, then you most likely are willing to pay your tab. Or I've never done this, and I'm not living in smaller areas, usually in the Philippines. Let me know if you ever borrowed something from a sari-sari store. I didn't even know that was like a thing, but I guess it is. Lending money as a store owner, I would never, it's one thing to have a regular customer, right? Like at a bar, maybe you have somebody at a tab, even that, I don't think it's like that popular anymore. But at a local convenience store, to not being paid for what you're buying is new to me. In some lighter news, South Korean star Park Min-young is spotted wearing the flight attendant uniform while filming at Clark International Airport for her ongoing drama, Confidence Queen. Great to see Clark being featured, definitely a positive. And lastly, for a feel-good moment, at least 86 marginalized villagers from different barangays in Bangao and in the island of towns of Tawi-Tawi underwent free cataract and other eye surgery during 3-day multi-sector eye care mission last week. Amazing to know that 86 people had the vision corrected one way or another. Fantastic to hear. Your sight is very important, and not everybody has the resources to go ahead and get that fixed. So I'm happy to see this going on in the Philippines. Now time for our segment, Yesterday Today, where I bring some of the most popular comments regarding our previous video. IB For You To See Me says, I think 6 years is a threat to get respect, but then 6 years could be an abuse of authority, and abuse of authority is what Asia is famous for. Lesser Me says, at 114, I've been riding for over 2 decades, US, Canada, Asia, and Europe. Thailand is by far easier to have a good time, but when you mix riders lacking the skill set, maturity, and discipline to know when they are unable to operate a vehicle, you will see threats to public safety increase. And then low-key brilliant, he has to repay them 5 times the amount of snacks. He won't get 6 years. Okay, here's a terrible joke. What part of a vegetable can you eat? The wheelchair. Wow. Yeah, I'm not proud of that one. Bro, hey man, I don't discriminate against disabled people. If I'm making fun of you, I'm making fun of disabled people as well. I'm sure if anybody's in a wheelchair, they probably got a good laugh out of that too. I hope. And lastly, Kraken says, I was a rider in America, started when I was 19. I'm now 43. I ride XR, whatever, 900 in the Philippines, and it's like God mode basically. It's nice being able to hooligan a little bit here and there and not have to watch my back for cops. On Negros Island, there's zero enforcement outside of the few big cities. The downside is that while I don't have to worry about legal consequences, I'm under way more deadly danger from all the terrible drivers and scooter riders. Negros right now has an epidemic of car drivers who will overtake even if people are coming the other way. With expectation, they will change lanes or slow down dramatically to accommodate the dangerous actions. Whoa, thank you for sharing. And yeah, in the Philippines, on a daily basis, I don't cover it, there's multiple accidents, road collisions, a lot of people losing their lives because of exactly maneuvers described in this comment. Leave your thoughts down below regarding anything I covered today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if you enjoyed this video, consider liking, subscribing, hit that like button, and turning on bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. See you tomorrow. Bye.